one of you is going to tell me if I'm being a raging bellend or whether I'm in my right to be annoyed here. So I've travelled to Welling to go for an aesthetics course, always up in our game girls. And so imagine I get off at Woolwich Station on the Lizzie line, and this place is still like ages away, and I can't lie, not that I don't like buses, I just get really confused with buses. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get an Uber. 20 great British pounds I pay, and I put the destination on Uber as the exact building I need to go to, the exact building. So the driver comes and gets me, chilling in the car, and obviously I'm taking work calls while I'm in the Uber. So this geezer's just driving and driving and driving. I've got no clue where I'm going, hence why I put the exact location on Uber where I want to go. And this man has like driven past the location apparently, and then he's like, well, you never told me to stop. You never told me that I had to stop the car here. And I was like, oh, sorry, like I put the exact location on Uber. I presumed like you knew where to go. And so he starts like having a go at me in the Uber. And he's like, no, you never said so. I kept going, now I've got to turn around because of you. So I was like, oh. So I get my maps up because obviously I don't know where I'm going. And I was like, oh, it's literally on this road, but just the other end of the road. I said, so if you just turn around, I said, it's the other end of this big road. I said, so it's like a 2-minute drive or whatever. So he goes, okay. He does a U-turn in the middle of the road, nearly crashes into like 3 cars. And then he like drives for like a minute. And then he stops and he's like, well, I don't know where I'm going and you're not helping me. So he then tells me to get out of the car. And when he says to get out of the car, I'm literally like, are you taking the piss, mate? Like, I've paid you 20 great British pounds to get me to my destination safely, and you've just booted me out on the middle of the road somewhere. So I get out of the car, obviously like fucking what the fuck's just happened. I look at my phone, it's still a 30-minute walk away. So I'm going to be late, I'm power walking, I'm very out of breath. But am I a bellend for that? Or like, is he I think he's a bellend if I'm honest, but what the fuck? I'm late, I'm sweating. I forgot to put deodorant on this morning, so I'm sweating through my scrubs. It's not a good morning so far, girls. I had a McDonald's for breakfast and now I've got acid reflux. And I think I'm going to battle IBS for the stress.